Welcome to another edition of On the Couch. Big game for Bafana tonight, playing against Congo. With me on the couch is Zola Doda, Prof. Chris making his debut on the couch tonight. Gents, there'll be no repeat of Akhlokolo's the dance tonight. If we win, we're through. Did you guys expect Shakes to get it right so quickly?
Honestly, I didn't expect him to get it so right quickly, because I think he said when he was announced as a new Bafana coach that he was going to demolish the new team, the old team, and he did that. He brought in new players, and I didn't expect them to adapt so quickly. But fortunately for us, they did, and they might be ready by next year when we go to the Nations Cup.
Yeah, if we go to the Nations Cup, so a win will take us there. Shakes has announced the unchanged side for the game tonight, but obviously with Matlaba being late withdrawal, are you happy with that side, Prof?
Yeah, I'm happy and satisfied with the squad that's been picked for this game that's coming now. So I think we're gonna still do well in this game.
Chris, yourself, would you have liked to see any changes in that side?
I think we made a right choice, but I think the strikers need to be more clinical in front of goals, because we saw how Ranti missed a good opportunity in the first half of the game, head away to Congo. So I think if Shakes work on the finishing touches, I think it would be good for us. We should score a lot of goals.
Chris, you're talking about...
Sorry, can I say something more about that left back position? In my opinion, Seba Marcelo has been by far the best left back in the country this season.
Yeah.
He hasn't been playing, he's had the best time since he's joined Kaizer Chiefs. So I think Shakes should have picked him as well as Thabo Matlaba. But now that Matlaba is injured, Marcelo would have been a perfect choice to fit into that position. Yeah. But even with Khumalo, I would have still gone for Tefo Mashamaite.
Because he has played there for Chiefs.
Yeah, he's played there for Chiefs. He's also played in the same position for Verts as well. And he's a very good centre back. He can read the game very well. So he can link up very well with the centre backs. So in my opinion, I would have gone for Tefo Mashamaite.
Any other areas of concern? You were talking about the strikers, obviously, and my personal opinion is, yes, you're talking about Ranti's misses, and in the bigger games, those are going to cost us dearly. I would love to see Erasmus get a run, especially the form he's in. Any other areas of concern for you guys? Some people were talking about how easily our defence got opened up. I was a bit worried about some of the crosses that weren't being dealt with properly.
Look, in the last game, look at the two strikers. In the first half, okay, they scored 2 goals in the second half, but the truth is in the first half they didn't do that well.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that Shakes would have, the fact that they've scored goals, we should stick with them. I would have gone for Ndulula and then with Erasmus. Start with the two of them and then see how the game progresses, and then make changes as the game goes on. But now he's gone for the same starting lineup, and that striking force was not good in the first half.
Prof, some people are saying that maybe Mandla Masanga isn't the guy to start out right, that maybe didn't offer as much as he should. How do you feel about that?
Even in the Nigeria game, he struggled a bit on the right, because he was not pushing more forward. He was playing as a player who doesn't actually hold that position, because his role is to push forward and create chances, but he didn't do that for the team, and that's why also he got substituted in the game.
So you would have liked to maybe see maybe Vilakazi start?
It's kind of tricky for him, because he plays as a center, in the center, so it's going to be tough for him to shift him in the right, same as he did with Opa Manyesa, where he moves him in the left, because he struggled there, because Manyesa is also is a midfield player that plays in the center.
Yeah.
The tricky situation here is that Shakes Mashaba is very loyal to the 4-4-2 formation.
Yeah.
We've got good players, it picks good players, but I don't think that those players are suitable for the 4-4-2 formation that he wants to play.
Exactly, like you were saying, Opa playing on the left against Nigeria.
Masama is ineffective, so he's now forced to play sometimes Vilakazi wide, Keegan Dolly sometimes, as well as so he's going to have Masango, Keegan Dolly, as well as Vilakazi. So those are not players who are suitable for the 4-4-2 formation.
Yeah.
If you want to play like a 4-4-2 formation, you need someone like, I'm just making an example, Dylan Shepard, as well as someone like Deron Buckley. Typical wingers. We don't have those kind of players.
But also Ndulula doesn't give you options, because once he just chills there, he doesn't move around and gives the other players option to
I suppose his role in the team is to hold up the ball, and
yeah, and the thing is, if you're going to pick the team that he picks, then you must have the full backs to bomb forward, because we have skillful midfielders who always tuck in. If he's going to play with the formation, then you must allow the wingers, the full backs to go up, allow Kajwai to go up, allow Smusiso Khumalo to go up. Because the thing is, there's no really point of having a target man.
Because in that Nigeria game, it was almost a bit lopsided, because Thabo was going up, but Tulani was staying back. But be that as it may, that's a team he's chosen.
I want to talk about Serero. his influence in the game against Congo away.
Yeah, it was a bit
I
quiet,
think it was very quiet for his liking. I think it was very quiet. I think the position, we talk about position as well. I think the position he played as well was very uncomfortable for him.
Probably not the same position he played.
Yes, because he was
so.
scared if you went push forward defensive wise, he couldn't able to keep up with the other guys from Congo. So he was very ineffective in that position as well.
Okay, so as it ended up, it was a hard fought but quite comfortable 2-0 victory for South Africa in Congo. Do you expect them to be that easy again? That a comfortable result like that again? What are your guys' predictions for the game? Chris, let's start with you.
Honestly speaking, I think it will be a very tight game. Seeing that the Congo side, the Congo team made very good chances in the game because they saved us a lot of times. So I think the Congo side they will score a goal, at least one goal, to just put South Africa under pressure. But at the end, I think Bafana were able to win the game, easily maybe 2-1 or 3-1.
Prof?
I'm going for a tight one. Yeah. Probably a draw. Yeah.
Draw.
Yeah. Because also the first half, the way we play also in Congo, we did have chances, but we're not pushing forward that much we wanted to do. But still, I think even now, when the game starts, it's going to be the same thing. Because Shakes is going to also still study the opponent, even though you did play against them in the first leg.
Yeah.
So it's still going to be tough for us.
Okay.
No, in my opinion, I think we're going to win this game 1-0 because we're not. I mean, clearly this team is not creating a lot of chances. But the fact that we've done well away from home is good. That's going to take like the pressure off, and Nigeria's also lost. So I think that is going to allow us to be more relaxed in this game. But I think the tricky part is going to the tournament. Clearly, we are going to qualify for the Nations Cup. Whether we do it now or we do it against Sudan, we are going to qualify. But the real test is going to come
jumping
in.
the gun a bit.
No, the real test. No, but we will qualify. I mean, whether we do it now or against Sudan, we will qualify. And by the time we play Nigeria, we would have qualified already. But the tricky test is going to come in the real tournament, because tournament situation is different to qualifiers. It's not home and away. You have to be based on a tournament for 30 days. Yeah. And we're going to see how far we can go.
Okay, cool. Jen, thanks so much for your time. Just before we go, just remember that the Kick of Year book has its shelves this week. As always, Bible of South African Football, so make sure you get yours now. Thanks.